right, so it's time to break down a little bit of the strategy, how I roll through, how I make the picks that I make. So first of all, I'm going to take a look at this Bucknell Navy game going on at 4 o'clock. So we got about 13 minutes till that goes off. Looks like the only lines I'm getting for that right now, yeah, it looks like it's even been pulled off. So that's not even going to be there. So let me give it a quick refresh and see if I can find another game and show you all how I'm picking some of these games that I play on Oddsjam. Basics to it are pretty simple. Shop lines, figure out what the best value is, make an assessment on the best bet from that point forward. So you'll see the Gordon Hayward play that I'm making right now. 19.5 on points, rebounds, and assists. Why did I make that play? If you go over to it, and sorry, I apologize in advance, I'm battling a little bit of a cold. So, Bet Rivers and Barstool have it at 104. Every other book at 125. That's excellent value. So I think I went 20 deep on that, even though my Barstool bankroll says 5. I think that's excellent value from where it's at right now, at that 104 mark. So I try to see if I can find some other ones like that. You got Bryant and Albany. So yeah, again, another good value one. So Pinnacle's a nice sort of middle ground to it. I sort of use it as the decisive one in between, but Barstool and Bet Rivers here both marking it at 129, 107 on the other end. So it's probably going to fall somewhere in the middle, right to about that 113, because these guys are both owned by Penn Gaming. So it's going to be the same line either way. So it's essentially one book most of the time anyway. So I'll definitely play the Bryant Albany game. It's a good opportunity. So I'm going to put that in my tracker, go and log into Bet Rivers. Actually, probably use Barstool for that one and go knock it down. So you can take a look. I've got 23 pre-match bets still to comb through and see which ones I want to play, but I'm going to shift over to my bet tracker. I've already got one game in play. Looking at the Seton Hall money line between Creighton and Seton Hall. $90 in play already. Again, as I talked about yesterday, a $14 day. Not terrible, but there was a lot of money that could have been left on the table. A lot of green, which is exactly what I want to see. So these are the plays so far that I have locked in, and I will continue to add some to these throughout the day. Feel free. I always leave my public tracker available, so if you have any thoughts about some of my picks or anything like that, or would like to grab them, feel free. I think there's a lot of value on this chart, as you can see, based on some of the value plays I've got.